Animation desk here. We've got Tarzan being shot with Jane, and there's Dustin's column behind them, and then we've got our workstation here with our script. And the bits we've done are all darkened, and we've got finally, we're setting up slowly our we've got our video files here, and we'll get them all sorted. So let's have a look. So here we've got our Nelson's column, Nelson's stuff. So our nice video files here. We can see what we want to click on. Footage, that's where all the fun stuff is here. You can see all these videos, what we've done so far, current all. So yeah, I'm going to try and see what I can do with this and get used to the live stream process. But as you know, I'm still semi-figuring this out. Ooh, very good. So I'm going to set this up. So today you can see my big tablet here because we've got our film. Well, first of all, what we've done is already this first page, which was insane. A lot of work was in this first page. I'm just, give me 1 second. I'm going to send the link off to what this stream is. Give me 1 second. Can I send it? You can see our script, and I am going to set you up so you can see me work on my tablet. This is the film we're working on so far. I'm going to hook this into here. Should be fairly straightforward. Good. There we go. Lovely, lovely, and lovely. Cool. This is tricky. Cool. And that is there, and this is here. Cool. That's there. There we go. Nice. See, you're all hooked up there. Safe and sound. There we go. It doesn't want to do that. Okay, fine. Pop that there. So here I'm going to load up the bit I'm working on, Nelson. Nelson complete. So this doesn't have, I think, absolutely everything, but has a lot. Can you see that? Yeah, great, you can. So here we have a bit of our film here. So it starts up, we pan into London, and then we see Jane here, but she's going to be in 2D. So we're going to do some animation just briefly today. Just a quick one probably today, but just a little bit of animation. And then it'll pan up, and it pans up to the shot we've seen before, which is of Tarzan on Nelson's column. Might as well play this through. There's no audio at the moment. No audio at the moment, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Now I had a pen. I did have a pen. So there you go. So that's what we've done so far of the film. And now you can see pan over to the script. Is that in? Is that panning? Is that working? Hello. So this is the script for our Tarzan film. These are the bits I've already done. There we go. So these are the bits you can already see on my Instagram and my YouTube, those X bits. And Tarzan meets Jane in this scene. We need to animate this bit. The darkened out bits we've already done. That bit we've already done. So yeah, there's our script, and I just had little notes as well to the side. And I've also got, obviously, my workstation just over there. I think you guys have just seen, I'm not sure if anyone latecomers here have seen, obviously, the bit I'm going to be working on today. Jane comes in to London, it's the introduction shot to London. And then in this shot, we're going to have a 2D version of Jane in the middle there. And then it's going to pan up, and then we reveal Jane as Tarzan on Nelson's column. But we don't have to worry about that. We just have to worry about this bit here, where we have a 2D animated version of Jane. So if anyone wants to comment, feel free to comment. I'm always looking for a bit of tips and stuff. I'm currently looking at, for this one here, if I can find it, where are we? Here we go. So we have our different bits we've already done so far. Animated scenes we've already done. And I am going to look for, in our Tarzan folder, styles. Now, I did a rough colors style thing. You can see here all the different styles through the film, the colors as they get more dramatic towards the end of the film. And publicity, oh no, not publicity, we've already done that. And I've got some interesting art which I've saved onto my computer, and we can see here different styles we can do our Jane in for this first shot. So I love this kind of humongous entertainment 90s style, kind of blotchy, is that the right word, style? I quite like it. Might do that somewhere. Paper cutout. That would be like sculpted, like cartoony sculpted stuff. That's going to take a while. I might stick to something 2D for the first one. Yeah, it's quite graphic. I'm not sure I want to do that for the first one. That's quite graphic as well. Pixel art is a bit too clever. I might have that later on. So I'm thinking something like this style. Obviously not this character. Special thanks, obviously, to the artists who provide some inspiration here. But yeah, I quite like that style, and she's going to be fairly in this shot, which I'll pan you over. It's all hand cranked today because I can't flip and figure out how to use the software. So previous shot, she walks into shot, that's Jane in the middle there. She turns around, she's like, she knows she's going to be late. She's a bit like the White Rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. She's like, I'm going to be late. Tarzan obviously takes her. That's the whole part of the story. Now, the light's coming from behind her, so her face will be, when the close-up shot comes, a 2D version, something like that, because I think that has a nice backlight. So she'll look something like that, maybe, and I think might use that as an inspiration. There's these more wackier styles, which I'd be tempted later in the story to do those styles. Blocky, and like something with crayons would be really fun to animate. I'd love to do that. So I'm going to just pop you quickly onto this image here. Actually, I'll just crank you over. I'll give you something to watch quickly while I just get this linked over onto X as well, because I want to share this on X so other people can see it. So bear with me. YouTube. I'm almost there. This is what you're watching is the second minute. I've kind of done the first minute, and I've already linked it onto my YouTube, so you can already see that on my Instagram as well. And I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to find the file. Here we go. View my channel. Very cool. No comments as of yet, that's fine. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to chat. I'll try to stay updated on that. Yes, and I'm going to add a post into my X. live now on Tarzan film. Come in and chat if you like. ... Boom. Okie dokie, and I think that's everything. Cool. So you've seen that. That's cool. So I can now. That's the second minute. So for after that scene, we then get this. Okay, cool. Right. So we might work on that. We could work on this style. I quite like that style. It's quite good. This style. That's really nice. I'm tempted by that. And this. That's tempting. Oh, I could do it that style or this style. Something like that or like that. Something in between this, and this. And that one. This will be later for like a characterful anime scene. And that as well, maybe. Wait, I could do that style right away. I'll go straight to that style. That's more 2D. Decisions. Yeah, I might start with that style, but then move on, transition to this style. Yeah, I might do that. So I'm going to set up my tablet. Tubular. And there we go. Okie doke. And I'm going to close that off. Please go away. Go to Critter. Now here, I'll load that there. Cool. And when Critter's loaded, we can then import what we need to. New image. I don't know. This one. Let's load that one maybe. There we go. That's pretty high resolution. Probably good enough. And I'm going to file, save as. Doesn't want to go, does it? It doesn't want to do it. There we go. Always a battle. Always a battle. And save this puppy as footage. Save it in Nelson, and I'll save it as Jane. That's Jane, and she says 6 to 7. Great. Nelson, Jane 6 to 7. Cool. So you can see that's some publicity imagery right there. I'm gonna cut that out of there. I'm just gonna cut that out. And I'm going to take the frame I need. Where is the frame? The frame is gone. It's incomplete. It's incomplete. Starts up. She turns around. There. And I'm going to go edit.s. Nope. 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 S. Nope. S. Cool. And I can copy paste this from my where is it in pictures? It's in pictures near the bottom. Nelson. I'm going to make a separate folder just for all this doohickey stuff. So I'm going to call it Nelson Jane 6 to 7. There we go. So this is these shots. All very important. Oops. Cool. And this is saved here. So I can pop this in here as a new layer. There we go. Is it worth? So it is probably worth doing that. So I'm going to make this bigger. Bigger, 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 bigger. Where's it gone? Flatten image, scale image, image split. I can make this bigger. How? There you go, resize canvas. Pixel. Ooh, oh my. Pixel by. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okie doke. That's fine. That's okay. It's just a bit laggy, that's all. That's the shame. I'm just going to do a roughy rough first to start off. Brush. Now I really love this brush over here. I'm not sure you can see this. U0, view as U. And I am going to do that. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And I'm going to pop onto here and brush. Now I used to have a Cintiq, but that died, so that was a very sad day. It was a very, very sad day. Something like this. I'm just going to do a rough. No, I did have a practice one, but never mind, it went away. Should I even do it like this? I don't know. And a little tip of the hat, top of the hat, top of the morning to you. something like that. And she has green dress. So this is just extremely rough. So I've got something. Because I've not worked with this before, so I always just dive in and then make things better. I'm going to pop into there, and I'm going to pop into here. Very good, very good. There we go. I think that's the best I can do, really. Okay. And some yellow. They were all yellow. Just like so. Cool. Oh no, I've drawn on the original screenshot, which is stupid. A bit stupid of me. Anyway, never mind. I'm still getting used to the process. What can I say? Boom, and I'm going to just do a sketch this time. Maybe just do black and white to start off. I'm tempted to just do black and white. Maybe not, I don't know. I'm going to put this on lower opacity. There we go, that's looking better. Actually, if I zoom out and then do it zoomed out, and then we can do it bigger. There we go, that's looking better. She's bushy hair. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. It's better than what we had. Right, it's just really rough. So now we can kind of do a bit of something. Okay, it dips up and it dips down. I'm not entirely sure. Fair enough. As I said, I used to have a functioning Cintiq until it died, and so now it doesn't work anymore. And this works. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 take this here. It's looking a little bit masculine, which I don't like. Just trying to allow myself to be a little bit goofy here. Oh my. Yeah, just a bit. So, almost there. Yeah. Again, a bit broad-shouldered. She might need a bigger head, face, whatever. And then pan out. Yeesh. Let's have a look. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. And bucket. Where is that bucket? Oh, there it is. There it is. What? What? It's not working. There we go. It's working. I'm going to start editing things together now. Let's select the layers. This is where the fun begins. We're going to take out some of these elements and enlarge them and play with them. No, you don't. You go over there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Great. That looks pretty cool. That should be fine. That should be okay. Great. So she's looking a little bit like a cowgirl. Why is this? Okay, we're going to take this. We're going to go into here. We're going to go into here. Great. Okay, cool. I don't know why that's there. Please go away. Thank you. And we've got eyes. Her eyes. And we're going to see what else we can add. We got her eyes. We've got obviously the scene in the film, which is here, where she walks across, turns around. 2D version, and then pan up. Great, so that's what we're working on. We just got a 2D version of it there, and we're going to make it. Got my reference file here. So something like that would be good. Can I overlay that? That'd be good. It'd be good if I could. have a look. Copy as open in new document. There we go. Can I have them separate, please? No, they don't go separate. So yeah, we got that, and we got that. I'm going to try to save this and have it stay on the top. I'm going to stay on the top. It cannot stay on the top. Thank you for that. I'll just study it. Yeah, cool. Let's see if I can also get a reference of Jane. Also, this is what she needs to look like, except in 2D. Okay. Hat is nowhere near as big as it is there. My gosh. My gosh. Just a sketch, a rough sketch. Man, technology always works against me.
Get into my house. I'll open the door for you.
It's just the neighbors.
Answer. The number is 9. It's number 9. Yeah, 9. Yeah, good go.
You would not know that I've been drawing for many years using this. My gosh, I'm having to like relearn everything here.
Are you still in your school clothes?
Yeah, I am.
Huh?
Yes.
I changed.
I couldn't be bothered.
Huh?
I couldn't be bothered to change.
Yeah. How's that? For some reason she's looking very cowgirly here. I'm not sure if I can fix that. So if I go shook, 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 shook. It's not exactly comforting. Nursery Bob. Yeah. Oh. Just mucking about. Just mucking about. Nice. Any way of just, I don't know, just dips down this way, doesn't it? Okay. Not sure there's an easy way of doing this. It might be worth working in boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It dips. It's tricky, this one. It's tricky. That does look automatically better, I would say. I'm not sure we can get those little shoulders being less bothersome. See how bothersome those shoulders. A bit big. No, they should be big. They should be. I take that back. Take that back completely. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dear. Now, another way of doing this would be working on the paper, which might be a more wiser decision. But I do like the blocky nature that this provides. And this is where we can just delete bits if we just go Boom. Select. Oops. Select. 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 Then just go backspace. Oops. That was not the correct decision. I'm going the absolute slowest way about this. You would not know. I have been working in this software for years. You would not know it. You would not be aware. You'd have to be forgiven for thinking I hadn't. Brush. Make it big. Very cool. There we go. Yeah, so we've got a rough idea though, so we can kind of use that as like a place marker. And I'm just going to tidy this up a little bit. Something just dingled. Oh yeah, it was my phone. Let's see. Let's see. Is anything happening? I'm just going to check my. Thank you for that phone. Rather needless, I have to say. Brush. I'm going to shrink that off. I am the least efficient person to do this ever, but I did do it. It's like Captain Jack. You have heard of me. Okay, so it's as simple as just copying this out. And save as PNG. And I'll save it out. And I'm going to go OK. Oh my gosh, that is shocking. Oh, I used to have a Cintiq that worked. I used to. This is what we want it to look like. Kind of like this. Very graphic. Now, if I'm sneaky, I can obviously put that into, what do you call it? AI and say, make it good. And then I can redraw it, copying the AI. Somehow. Oh, you didn't save it there. You didn't. You didn't save it. Dagnabbit. What? Why? Why? Nope. Documents. Not there. Not there. Gotcha. It just saved it out of here. Okay. Great. And then all I need to do now is I just need to go to KDen Live. Nelson. Open. Very good. And I just need to pop it into here. Very cool. Great, so you can sort of see here kind of what I'm going for. Nice. Into that. Lovely. So she's going to be looking around and, you know, doing stuff. So from there, I'm going to move that out. And I'm going to start animating in my other way. I animate. This is stop motion. My gosh, that took, was it half an hour to do? Ridiculous. Anyway, these things happen. These things happen. I'm going to get my shoes on and we're going to start the animation process. Improper. File. Save. See you later. Lovely. Close it off. Close it off. Close, 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 close. And where are you? Dragon frame. I'm gonna plug it, the screen in. So here behind me we have our setup. And that's where I'm going to be working right now. Let's have a look. I'm going to load it up. I'm going to load it up. Okay. Freeze that. Very cool. Oh, it's not plugged in. Stupids. There we go. There we go. Very cool. So here, I'm clever, and I am. Unclick that. Shots. All these bazillion lights. Billion. And the screen that shows what it sees. And Tarzan is going to say the line, the one and only, the line that he says that is mind-blowing is this green one here. I've greened it in so I can see it. You must address me as Lord Greystoke now, and never swing again. So Tarzan meets Jane. Jane goes, "What are you doing here?" And he's like, "You know, I've come to follow you to London." She's like, "No, you mustn't, Tarzan. You must address me as Lord Greystoke now. Tarzan, never swing again." And that's that shot here. So I'm going to set you guys up. What? Is this upside down? It can't be. No, it isn't. Okay, it's okay. False alarm. False alarm. We're going to set you up here, and then we're going to see what we can do, bro. We're like going to see what we can do, bro. We've got my reference footage of me, you can see here. And Tarzan will be copying my very cool moves. Oh, dear. Okay. Got about half an hour or so, maybe more. Maybe more. Let's take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot, man. Take the shot. Take the shot again. Take the shot. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, okay, let's go. Oh. Is there a way of having that softer? I think so. I should say I dislike that muchly. There we go. Okay. Cool. This might be the roughest animation of my life because I've got zero space to move my hands in here. What? He's a bit emotionless, isn't he? I'm going to move his head up a bit because it's going down. And his body in. I said his body. I said his body. Nice. Nice. Check on the old Instagram. Is it loading? Is it loading? Yes, it is. Does it load up? Does it link? Yes, it does. Is it the right one? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Cool. So, if I get this loaded up here. Hello, gentle viewer. Gentle single viewer. Nice. And what does he say? He says, "You must address me as Lord Greystoke now. You must address me." I'll get the script. I'm getting the script. You must address me as Lord Greystoke now. You must address me. See where he's going. No, that needs to be going in. So you just got to poinsettia for you. Get these fingers in. Get these little fingers in. His big finger out. Oops. And his body turning. He's going to turn it. Oh, he's doing a little twitch. I hate it when they twitch. No, it's too much. It's too much. Can't. Give him all she's got. Nice, that's fine.
That's actually a waste of money.
I ate this fucking bit.
That's not enough. We had it for like 6 months.
You'll be hearing my neighbours who live just opposite me and in a flat, so they walk right past my door. So sorry about that. Okay, so this is where we get opposite down. You must. You must. No, I like that one better on screen. Really good. I like where he's going with that. You must. You must. You must withdraw. You must. You must. You must. Yeah, that's working. So you're saying you must address me as Lord Greystoke now. You must address me as Lord Greystoke now. Let's try that. Up again. It's like his head just goes pop. Very good, very, very good. There we go. Great. You must. You must address me as Lord Greystoke now. must address me. You must address me. Let's have a look here. So that goes down, up, up. Yep, we might as well. Maybe not so high. I'll push it down a little bit. Down a little bit. Down a little bit. Just address me, is it? No, I'm gonna move it up. I need to move it up. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Just address me. It's all good. Address me. Lovely. Perfect. I think one more. I tapped it. Oh, I tapped the lamppost. I only tapped it. There we go. That's how it works. So you must address me. No, we're gonna go down this time. We're gonna go down. You must address me as. Oh, I'm not gonna have it that far. Must address me as Lord, please. Address me as. Address me as. That's nice, that nice flick. You must address me as Lord. Must address me as Lord Greystoke now. I like it. I like it so much. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I was going to change it, but I'll keep it. Address me as Lord Greystoke now. Nice. It's amazing when you follow it. The live action clearly. It does work. This was ironically, the very first puppet I made for my own setup in my career. Very good. Very, very good. Address me as Lord. Yeah, I love it. Snap. Must address me as Lord. So look at the love. So we lean, the hips move forward. No, no, no. It's just as well I needed to move anyway. No. Let's try that, the wiggle jiggle. Have his head go down to start with, yeah. Just do one more frame and I might have a little rest, go for a little walk, have a bit of fun. I hope you enjoyed. You had a good time. Great. Now I'm going to lean him forward again, get his hips moving forward. Get his head turned a bit. Great. So it's been about an hour and a half. Been a bit of a laugh. Big giraffe. Hope you enjoyed, and we will continue this little adventure another time. But other than that, take it easy. Have a good one. We'll be continuing later. But so far, we've just done... Oh, sorry. I'll do not slow play. And he's saying... what was it? You must address... There we go. You must address me as Lord... You must address me as Lord... Yeah. You must address me as Lord... 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 Yeah. So, that's what we've done so far. Thanks again. Ciao for now. All the best. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.